Hello and welcome everybody. This is Yandonman bringing you another Fleet Ops audio commentary. Today I have a 2v2 which I hope will be out for blood, and I'll explain that here in a moment. What we have today here is Arash and Old Time Pro, good old players versus Viking and XYZ. PlayerXYZ, that is. Let me introduce you to the players. Before I get into why this is going to be out for blood. So Arash, up here, Teal, Borg. Expecting the standard start here. We should be seeing some good stuff out of him very shortly. Arash, being an excellent Borg player, knows his crap. Watch out for it. Down here, Old Time Pro is the purple Romulans, setting up a star yard, doing the normal at the moment. Actually throwing up his mining a little bit close to the star base. He is expecting to get raided and doesn't want it to deal. Also, Old Time Pro, great player, won a tournament way back when, way back in the last year or so, and so you really expect good stuff out of him. Now, that's the top team. Over here in the left, we have as the Blue Federation, this is0Viking0, and he is sporting the Federation, probably a Mason, and he's putting his engineering up, star yard up, and we'll see how he plays this. Come back to him shortly. And last but very obviously not least, player XYZ sporting the TaQ'roja Klingons. Setting up his Klingon base. Now, let me tell you why this game is interesting. Earlier today, I did a couple recordings. XYZ versus Old Time Pro. XYZ versus Arash. Guess what? XYZ nailed those games. Good games all around, but dang, XYZ coming out of the starting block like a ton of bricks. And when I say ton of bricks, I mean a ton of bricks on his opponent's head. So, we shall see how it goes. So we tried to play a little bit of an Arash Old Time Pro versus these two teams earlier, and boy did Old Time Pro and Arash come down hard with this hell of a skew brush. And let me tell you, 2 screw brushes on you is nasty. But that game disconnected, and now we are back on the rematch of that game. So, we shall see how folks play this differently. So we have a little bit of manual targeting coming in from these Brels, and the question is, what is XY going to do here? I am betting that he's going to throw up a field yard over here and throw up another bird of prey yard. I could be wrong, but it's certainly really strong against the Romulans, especially if the Romulans are going to go Rians. But Rians are not here. They were pulling out Shrikes, and Shrikes have this lovely little special that knocks out the weapons of ships. So we shall see. I bet you see Shrikes and Lavals. See a research station here. Shrikes, Lavals, followed by Griffins afterwards, a little bit later in the game. In the meantime, also Old Time Pro is getting his expansion stuff set up. Over here, back up. Let's take a look at Viking. Viking has got his mining going on. He's got 4 miners on his Dilithium moon. Looks like he is correcting that. Just a minor first few minutes of getting your miners all set up, blah blah blah. Stuff like that happens. Not a big deal. Getting it all corrected out. Throwing up Intrepids. So we're looking at probably a warp-in strategy here. Not a bad strat at all. But he's going to be a short on a couple ships while he waits. Looks like he does have, it's not a warp-in rush at all. He's going to have to wait for that 800 dilithium to throw up that warp-in, and he's going to throw that in right over here. Take a look at Arash. What is Arash doing? Arash has got a probe, got 2 probes. No ships building yet. He's sitting on 18. He could be doing throw up 2 scubs at the same time. There's no point in really building 1 when you can build 2 at the same time for this. You're just going to end up waiting, and he also kind of doesn't give away his hand either. So there's 1, I'd expect, and there's 2. So yeah. Wow, what happened there? Oh, okay, just a little bit of lag as things catch up with it. Looks like he's missing a little bit of try to, well, you know what? I don't know what he's building there. Oh, all 3. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. That's still an uplink. Please forgive your idiot commentator. Alright, so over here, XY throwing down. Yep, he did throw this sucker down, but he did not throw a yard on this. So he's got repair off of this guy, and that's going to be strong. I like the fact that he's got a repair here, and he can later turn this into a yard of some sort, probably a Quebec yard. Maybe Cavorts. Depends on how the strategy go. What I would like to see, though, is the TaQ'roja class coming out of the starbase at some point in time. Long build time, but when it comes out, it does add a nice bit of heft to the fleet. It gives it a little bit of gives it a little backbone, extra firepower, extra well, defense, yada yada yada. And usually you could fit it in cost-wise. That's my personal opinion. I'm just a recorder. Don't listen to my strategies. Meantime, we are waiting for the Starfleet command to come up. And more Intrepids. So the Intrepids have 80 AI. They're going to be good against any of the medium-ranged. So they're going to be good defensively against medium-ranged. What Arash could do if you wanted to counter them, you could throw in some dodecahedrons. 80 AI has a weakness versus support vessels, which the Dodies are. I mean, 80 AI basically does no damage to support ships, and so it's a good counter. The Klingons over here putting out Quebecs and Cavorts. So Quebecs, Cavorts, good strong strategy, and people are gathering. So we've got an EM Scube, and we've got adapted photon torpedo Scube. So let's see. Strikes, Rians, where are they going to hit? The question is, oh, I do like that Viking is on the ball here, providing extra support, stealing the scout. Always love that. You know that scout is basically sitting in your base somewhere watching stuff, and you catch him like that. It's quite nice. Question is, are they going to see this? Are they going to see this? Where is that Klingon scout? Romulan's coming in with 3 strikes. Klingons over here sitting around. Don't have any defense over here. Nothing yet. And he is basically going to lose this expansion. He really is going to lose this expansion unless there's a warp in ready for it. Nope, warp bin has already been spent. It's over here. And it's time to pop everything. It's time to pop and go. I mean, all these guys need to get out of here. You might as well pop them to Katingas. Save you the... At least he did see it coming. There's no way no way. Pop and go, pop and go. But I don't think he's going to do that. He did mark it as a Talon refit. Always love those Talon refits. You got to watch out for a scout. It is not a good chance to engage here. Not a good one. If nothing else, he should pop that one. And what are we gonna do? Where's that Talon? Where's that Talon? Yep, he's sitting way nicely back in here. XY feels, he knows there are Romulans in the area. He knows it. He knows it. He knows it. See, I still think he should have popped and gone. He's going to lose all of these guys anyway. What happened here? Somehow, oh yes, guess what? Borg have the good old that EM Scube here in combat. That guy becomes a cloak detector. Gets a little rough. So in come the feds. Fed's gonna bounce around, gonna get some kills off of this. It better get some kills off that dadgum thing. All right, good. Romulan Rian class phase plate tanking, Cavort taking damage, and do we have an ally repair here? That is going to be really important here. Arash getting some kills out of here. Old Time Pro managing to get out, and something turns around. A poorly timed decloak. I'm gonna lose that scout. Scouts a little bit more expensive than they should be. Well, I mean, they are very valuable, so they are more expensive than you can really lose. And this Excelsior needs to not go all the way back. He needs to stay within the range of the starbase. And looking to not lose this Quebec. Really important not to lose it. So we've got a field yard of special forces looking for TaQ'rojas. Maybe an extra repair yard. Where is ally repair, folks? Alright, so that didn't turn out nasty, and I finally found that Klingon scout. It did turn out nasty, but I don't think it worked in the bottom team's favor. Rash still got a decent fleet, losing only one probe, though he's got one that's pretty heavily damaged. What is he going into long term? Looks like he's going to... Heck, at 48, looks like a sphere, folks. For you... just for you. Trepid still out on the board. A warp in ready very, very shortly in 30 seconds. It just wasn't the decisive raid that it would have been liked. Oh, save for the fact that he has no expansion. I think that actually turned a really good tide there, allowing Old Time Pro to get his expansion. Ooh, hello Warbird Yard. Lots of resources here. Ooh, this is going to that's a lot of heavy investment. Gonna have to turn around some decent economy to pull that in. What is he going to go? Is he going to go Big D's? No, he's going to be going Nerexians. He's got lots of little ships on the board. TaQ'roja is known for that sort of thing. Pulses are good against them. So we shall see. I'm expecting Nerexians, but I could be wrong. And here comes a little bit of white up here, trying to do a little bit of raiding. And yes, sir, look at those Nerexians on the board. So get a little bit of scouting going on. Question is, are they going to pull off some kills here? Yep, looks like they are going to. I think they should focus fire on this one that's hanging out here, undocking, unloading, get one kill, time to leave. Wow, look at all this teal that's moving around. Oh, that is an expansion. Oh, and some adapters. Let's see. It looks like he's going to get another kill here. Get some ranks up, and that will be nice and pretty. And I think he should go after this kill. Yep, he should cloaky, and get the heck out of Dodge. I do have to say that XYZ does an excellent job of feeling out when to kill and when to leave. And Old Time Pro is taking this opportunity to revisit this expansion, which seems to have become operational again. XYZ a little bit low on the dilithium. It's going to get a little bit lower as these guys raid over here. And where is the action? Old Time Pro has the opportunity, but he knows that there's cloakers somewhere. Well, actually, what are they doing? Are they going to be up here? I think XY is just waiting. Yep, he's waiting exactly for this. So XY is going to come up here. The other fun thing, however, he knows where the Romulans are. Does he know where the Borg are? I think he's going to come over here, pop some of these titanium miners. However, as these strikes just make mincemeat out of everything in this vicinity, and Old Time Pro is going to feel, based on these guys moving away, that yeah, there's real no threat in this area. Ooh, another miner. Unfortunately, doing the wrong thing. These guys getting a little bit of rank ups. Getting a little bit of... Ooh, that Cavort's going to get some fun out of this. He just needs to get this other kill here. He needs to stay just outside the range. Can he get the kill? Can he get the kill? Got the kill. Good, good, good. Now, I just like seeing the players do some good stuff. Alright. Arash slowly gathering up a nasty little fleet here. Look at this. Look at this, folks. 333. That's 9. Yes, I can do multiplication. Everyone's doing a little bit of raiding here. And I don't know, these strikes are just not going to be able to do enough damage to take down a Klingon station before it decloaks, despite the fact that there's a heck of a lot of them. This field jar sitting on a lot of good. Alright, we're about to see some Fed Borg action. These Intrepids having fun with their phasers, basically. The Fed's gonna come in here, gonna blow out some of these scout probes, gonna get some kills. Yep, gonna get some kills, but some of these Fed ships are gonna go down too, and that looked like a yep. Yes, I don't know what I said yep to. Something went ping, and more probes going down, but Fed ships falling off too. If he can stay within this green nebula little spot, that takes a lot of micro to do. Oh yeah, it was the this guy pulling in some extra photon torpedoes off of his dudes, and I don't know what the Feds are sort of splitting their fleet up. This guy needs to he already has popped his special, done a good job there. Down goes a scout cube here very shortly if he can get the... Oh no, it's going to get away. That is, oh, unfortunate. Viking taking losses here. Doing damage but not getting kills, unfortunately. This Intrepid going to get away. Do we repair? Oh, wow, these guys need to get the kills. These scout cubes are going to be out of commission for a little while, but, not getting kills. This Yoyodyne, not the right one to repair. And it looks like these torpedoes off of these adapters are just eating up the Fed warpins. Really doing a good job over here of cleaning up some warpins. Is it going to make it? Maybe. Maybe not. Torpedo. It could get in there. It could get... No! That torpedo! Nicely done by the Borg. Arash, you sly dog. Popping off that last torpedo. Alright. Viking in a bit on his heels now. In the meantime, where is XY? XY, okay, here's his cloak fleet. Looks like he is going to take this opportunity to go raid. All pirate-like, arg. Arash, not losing many ships, if any. However, he has lost the use of them for quite a while. You can see they're sitting in the back of the base. They'll be back in 15 minutes. They went to get some coffee or smoke or whatever. Have another adapter out on the way. And the Klingons moving over here to do a little bit of raiding on some of these guys. As the Borg set up shop. And the Romulans decide to clean up that expansion. Finally knocking it out. So, XY having a hard time holding on to expansion here. Having to lose it. Back off on it. The Feds... having moved to an Armada yard, hello, are eventually going to pop some stuff. Now, it's a little bit late to try to steal that guy. They're not going to get it. It's just going to be a little bit too quick. Are they going to get it? Oh, they did. Time to get it into repair and time to run. And then the Borg are going to get it right back. And here we go. So the Borg are not in a good position. versus these ships. As here comes XY, they are going to team up on these guys. Oh, excellent coordinated attack. Arash is getting caught, but here comes Old Time Pro, going to back up his buddy, but he needs to get here quick. All right, if they could draw him out. Oh, and they are drawing them out. Smart move. Want to get them away from that repair yard. Oh, and they are going to get overexposed and decloak any moment now. Decloak. Here it is. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. There it is. Boom. Out comes the strikes. Overexposing these guys. And what are they going after? Are they going to get some kills? Cavorts versus Strikes. Gonna get some nasty. Ooh! Old Time Pro getting a nice little bit of tanking going on there with his Rian's phase plate tanking. Hard to pull off, and a little bit of good micro there. However, he's going to be losing. XY is losing Cavorts here. So much going on here. Lots of explosions. I can't tell who's winning. Ooh, an E2 in the board. As you can see, the little red marking showing that these guys have been, his special has gone off. Now, Feds need to be really, really careful here. Do not lose ships. Do not lose Fed ships. And at this point, it's not looking good for the Feds. They're getting kills, but they're losing important ships. Need to get them back into repair yard. Do not lose ships. What happened here? Shift repair that puppy. Lost it. And the Feds are down on repair, having to buy that. I'm not repair, expensive supply. Another San Francisco Yo-Yo is going to go down as their Nerexians come out in force. Oh dear Lord, the Federation need to get the hell out of Dodge. Taking way too many losses here. Way too many losses. Romulans and the Borg here managing to get so many kills. And this E2. Ooh. Ouch! Down goes an E2. This was a decisive win. Very nicely pulled off by Arash and Old TP. These guys tore up this fleet and really overexposed these guys. Now, what do these guys do? Now, are they going to press their advantage? The problem here is the Borg are now deep in Fed territory, and I really think that that's a bit of a mistake here. He's going to lose a couple of ships if he doesn't watch out. I do love that the fact that these Nerexians are probably great against well, you know, they're not so great against the Intrepids, but they do decent here. Alright, so let's see what XY has got on the board. XY sitting on, really has no offensive force here. Old Time Pro and Arash sitting on the lion's share of ships on the board. Try to save this one ship here, having lost its life support. I don't know, the problem here is if Old Time Pro gets into the yellow, his Nerexians are actually going to be less effective. And this far out from his base, not necessarily the greatest thing in the world. I guess it's the difference of giving a strike to your opponent versus and there's that yellow crew. There's that yellow crew. We'll see if this comes back to haunt him. Let's see what XY comes up with Viking feeling a lot of pain here, having lost a ton of ships. I think he's getting a little bit he's overexerting himself trying to pull off something. And XY gonna pop some miners. And in the yellow. Okay, where is he going? Where is he going? Is he gonna go all the way back up here, try to pop some miners up here? Yes, he is. He is. He is. Now, is he going to pull it off? Is he going to pull it off? A little bit of somehow those ships got what they needed. Waiting for these Klingons to pop some miners any moment now, as we kind of take a lull in the game. These guys need to turn around and get some kills really quickly. They're going to position to take over this guy. These Cavorts, nasty when they get ranked up. If he can just pull off enough kills. If he knew where the really what he can do is he can get, if he can get that guy before it moves in, he actually could. He really could. Down just a couple of pulses and boom. Oh no. Didn't get it in. Not fast enough. Is he going to get it? Nope. And here comes the strikes. And folks, I think this is over as these guys are basically forced out that 4-second cloak. Oh, and also the strikes almost have an anti-cloak themselves. The special weapons disabler cloak is tied to weapons. It kind of prevents things from cloaking out. It's quite nice. Let's see what the Borg got. Oh, hello. A ton of forces here. Dodecahedrons. There we go. That counter to the Intrepids. The Feds really are not out of this. I don't know of a race that can pop out a huge number of ships like the Feds. But XY is going to find that he is going to get blasted here shortly. And he is getting tagged pretty nasty. These strikes doing oh so nasty. They can get that oh, he pulled off with losing a Cavort. That hurts. So bottom team on the defensive at this point in time. If they can get a good pull off of this warp, and maybe they need to get some wins. Nerexians are slowly piling up, but these E2s are a good counter to them if they can get them. Feds moving over towards the center. If you can get a couple of phaser platforms up, that will really help. These Borg ships are no match for the phaser platform. They'll just take damage. Platform, anyone? Betting on it. Over here, the Nerexians. We know where the Nerexians are. A little bit of a decom here. Okay, platform. Yep. Alright, Feds are trying to make a push towards the middle. They've got a decent amount of ships. The question is, can they catch these Borg ships out of position? Arash having split his forces. Oh, hello. A relay. Nice to meet you. Arash getting actually supply locks, so having to pull up a incubation center, and the Feds could really take advantage of this. Arash is actually going to be out of ship production for a little while. They could really tear some Borg ships up, and looks like they are going to get a couple of shots off. Unfortunately, not the decisive one he wants. Is this going to be a relay? Oh, he could get a relay if he wanted. That relay is not quite up yet. It's not up. Oh, now it is. Alright, time to burn it down, maybe, or not, or... As we wait for a touch of fun. This guy Oh, hello, and a descent. Where are you going, you little silly intrepid? Oh, yeah, you're going to go repair the long way. So, XY, where are you at with all your ships? You are dilithium locked. Having lost tons of ships and having to fight to stay alive a little bit. At this point, the feds are doing you a big favor here. Burning down this dodecahedron relay as some more ships come up. I don't know this is necessarily a smart move by Arash. These feds are... There's a lot of fed ships here, and they are going to be able to deal some serious hurt. Down goes a dodecahedron relay. I bet this Dode is going next. The descent here... Ooh, hello. How did you get a rank? Bad move on Arash. I don't know what he is thinking here. Though the Dode relays do have a ton of defense compared to their relatively small cost. And that just gave the feds a little bit of experience. So, guys, we have... okay, come on, Fed ship. Where are you going? Where are you not going? There you go. Turn around. Get your ass out of there. All right. So, Arash throwing away some ships if he's not careful. And, phaser platform here. Almost, okay, so the feds, having bounced back, able to pump out ships like no one's business. That rubber band, almost rubber band, playing in their favor. Romulans, decent little fleet here, but it too has to be careful. One-on-one, I think these feds have managed to pile up enough ship. We have a fed roll, folks, if that wasn't already obvious. Feds trying to move in on this expansion, this middle expansion. That would make for a third expansion. He could resource trade and pull out some decent decent stops. Give his ally, his teammate, that extra dilithium that he's locked on, as he is seriously hurting on die. Alright, so the feds splitting their force here. Touch of risk, as he really is. Okay, going after that guy. Question, are the Nerexians going to decloak? If they could just pull it out, Arash is really... They are going to get that kill. No, they don't get the kill. But that sphere is in the area, and here comes the Nerexians popping out, throwing some pulses. Ooh, this is nasty. This is the second time these guys have done this. Done a great draw. Pull out the feds. Get them overextended. Give them a little... Oh, do not stand and fight here. Do not stand and fight. Get that Nerexian kill, though. You better get that Nerexian kill. Oh, no. He's going to get into the... Ooh, nice little shield recharge going off. Not effective, though, unfortunately. And these guys are going to lose some more. Ouch, that hurts. So these Intrepids over here better make a heck of a stand, because this double fleet here has managed to do a hell of a job. Intrepids better be making some good stand. Alright, so these guys trying to go after this phaser platform, and they are going to be able to do a good job here. Gonna burn this down. Special going off here. Let's take a look at what these Intrepids do. And the Intrepids are making all the difference if they can. They're gonna get a kill off of him. But boy, oh boy, is that gonna be costly. And a descent gonna go down too. This oh, and look at this Nerexian gold bar, single gold bar, putting out this guy. Oh yeah, 30% multi. Oh no, 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 no. Guess what? Special off anytime soon. Gonna save this guy. And watch this. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. This Nerexian is actually in a bit of trouble. Oh, it just had 15 energy cost. Almost couldn't cloak out. These guys gotta watch out. They are no match still, even with that special going off. Let's take a look at the Intrepids. Where are they? Are they still cleaning up stuff? Wow, this guy's got not a lot of crew. And this Nerexian, not cloaked. And off goes a special, probably on automation. And this guy's going to go down here shortly. I mean, not down, he's going to cloak out. There it is, and he's off. Alright, folks. XY trying to get that expansion up again. Still dilithium lock. Feds holding the fort. 2 descents, folks. 2 descents. Another platform going up in the middle. Viking holding on to this game at the moment. As he's pumping out E2s. Got a nasty little cadre of Intrepids. This Sphere holding the fort here. It's a bit of a nasty. I do not think this is a good matchup. Okay, these guys not going to be able to get the kills fast enough, and this Centaur going to get its butt kicked. These guys need to not engage this Sphere. This Sphere is a regen sphere. Looks like prime regen. Good old prime regen. One of the favored Sphere configurations. And they managed to chase him off. Good job. Good job. Gonna get some assimilator kills, some resource assimilator kills. And again, with the rating, doing the job. Finish it off. This guy seems to be twirling. And they need to they just need to engage this resource assimilator and get out. So over here we see the Klingons trying to sneaky over here. They do not know where this Romulan force is. And the problem is, this resource assimilator is going to get away because they're going after the Sphere, and it's just spending energy. And they need to burn it before the Romulans get here. And they're going to burn it, but the Romulans are here, and this is going to get ugly. And there it is. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Big D on the board. Torpedoes going to be wasted, but these pulses are not. This Intrepid fleet is dead, and there is the GG. That is the GG. As Viking getting caught. And Arash playing real good Sphere. Managed to keep the Intrepids engaged, overextending those guys. Now, let's see. This guy XY managing to pop some miners again. If he can just get enough kills to rank up his cavorts, he can make a little bit of a splash. He really isn't afraid of this defense battery. It just doesn't do enough. Oh, but it does do enough to hit some engines on a cavort. We won't be seeing that guy for a while. Down here, these guys playing footsies with the Federation, and all the Romulans on cooldown as far as their weapons, but they still have enough of a punch to make this ugly. Are they going to get that Romulan? No, and he gets away. Unfortunately, not getting a kill here. Viking throwing away some ships here. Viking has GG'd already with his ships. And this Big D really just hanging out. Now it's cloaking out. As these guys manage to burn down this platform again, and these descents are really no problem. Question is, are you able to tag this guy with no supply? You do. I mean, the Feds have tons of resources, just not spending. And this game is over. Oh wow, where did he spend? He spent a lot right there. And there is the end. Well, folks, good job, everybody. Arash and Old Time regaining their stride. Please do like, share, Facebook posts, bring in new players, whatever. Leave comments, please. Tell the players how you liked watching them. Tell me what you liked. Tell me what you didn't like. Everyone likes a little bit of interaction. Everyone likes to talk about their game. Just keep it respectful, and I will see everyone on the flip side. Talk to you later.